for Women. With Ryan. With Liam. And Michael. Now on to the show.
Hello, ladies. Welcome back to another episode of Local Radio for Women, the podcast. This is the second episode to ever be made, and it's featuring the same guys as last time. I know, what a big shocker. I'm your first host. I guess I don't want to say host one. I'm host one and you're host A. So I'm host one, Ryan.
I'm host
AKA
awesome.
Ryan,
Not you.
Will you
Not
just
you.
stop for the intro?
Damn it.
Just stop for the intro and let me continue. I am your first host, Ryan. This is host A, Liam RN, aka Liam RN. And then on the bottom is our trusty sidekick, as every episode, Chef Big Dong.
Chef Big Dog.
Okay. And speaking of Chef, there was a story you were telling me before the podcast started. You were talking about this, that one time you cooked an egg almost to complete like hatchling. You almost hatched an egg. Because of how well you cooked it, it almost became a chickadee of.
Well, the thing is everyone knows that if you keep an egg at a certain temperature and you keep it that way, that in a certain time it will grow to be a hatchling. And so I don't know what happened. It was a little egg. It was dead. You had the yolk, you had the white, and then I flipped it, and just an egg appeared, another egg, and guess what? There's a chick in it. I don't know how it happened. Craziest experience I've ever seen.
Isn't there something you want to ask Liam about, or?
Oh yeah, what was that? Someone said you got in trouble under a bridge doing that one thing. What was it?
It wasn't that serious. It was a couple sharp objects and a couple holes and a couple guys who were down to experiment some stuff.
Yeah.
Now I think you can guess what happened. And it wasn't that bad. Some people did get seriously injured, but not me. One guy did get his rectum pulled out when they used a hammer, the end of the hammer.
Oh. Tough luck. You got the hammer? Oh.
But the bridge is the best place to do it because there's no judgment under the bridge. Anything
like this
goes.
Chili Pepper song. That's what they say. That's one of the lyrics. There's no judgment under the bridge.
And if you look at Flea, you can imagine he probably spent most of his days under the bridge.
Under the bridge, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's a great spot for heroin, I hear.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm always too scared to. I'm always doing other things.
Didn't you have a question for Ryan? That's what I remember.
Yeah, Ryan, you were telling me earlier you didn't have a chance to finish it, but you're telling me earlier that you got a beehive, I think, stuck on your head.
It was a beehive. Yeah, it was a beehive, and it was stuck on my head. The thing is, this is the thing, guys. If anybody out there knows a little bit about bee farming, you're probably gonna.
I know a lot.
We have plenty of bee farmers on this channel.
This is the thing. I'm a bee farmer. I've been farming bees pretty much my entire life. And the thing about bee farming is that you don't put your head in the bee farms. That's like rule number one they talk about with bee farming. Don't stick your head in the bee farms because bee farm holes are big enough to fit your head through, but not big enough to take your head out of the hole. Because everybody knows that your head expands when it's in a bee farm. So there I am, butt naked. I had to take my clothes off because, sweat, it attracts more bees. And I have a bee.
And the bees get stuck in your clothes.
And you don't want to, get stung on your nipples and stuff. So the beehive stuck on my head. There I am running. And all of a sudden, I'm getting charged for public indecency at a playground with lots of children around, which is an extra charge.
That's bullshit.
They couldn't even see my mustache and they assumed I was a pedophile. That's fucking indecent.
They could feel the mustache.
A lot of people feel the mustache.
They just profiled you.
But that
racially or not, I don't know. And I don't think I should be the judge of that, but
well, it does remind me of this story that I heard one time. I think it was you, Michael. There was a story about how you went to see Too Fast, Too Furious in theaters and you put two fingers in the girl beside you. What was that all about?
Okay, here's the thing. I was reaching for my popcorn. Lady beside me.
And I may have reached a little lower. I got a little low, and I felt this little squishy thing. And I was like, there's no way this is my popcorn. And I just kept digging in.
Because I was looking for my popcorn. And I'm getting charged for fingering a girl at Too Fast, Too Furious. I don't get it. I didn't even get my popcorn afterwards, but that did remind me.
You would have been like, I don't know, at the oldest 5 when Too Fast, Too Furious came out.
It's also like, I don't care what age you are, you'd think that after you feel a pussy, you wouldn't think it's popcorn. Like, your brain wouldn't make the association that, oh, I have my fingers in some buttery popcorn right now, but that's just where your brain went.
The thing is, I asked for
Wonder if
extra
you can
butter.
air that
So that's what I
good.
thought it was, the extra butter. I was like, there's a
Yeah,
lot of butter and no
you
popcorn.
might have to bleep out this entire bottom half of the screen right now. You might have to blur it, bleep it out, so nobody can understand what's going on during that. If you're okay with that.
No, that was awesome.
It stays in then.
Anyways, guys, that wasn't a bit of any sorts. This is local radio for women, and on the radio, they tell true stories. And that's what
All
we've done for you.
natural, flowing, real life, real people,
Mhm.
average Joe, cup of coffee.
Well,
type of
above
walking block
average.
Type of that
It's
stuff.
only average when it's cold outside, but above average, so you can.
Wish I could say the same.
It's But anyways, guys, we came here to talk about some topics today, and this time we prepared in a slight little way. And I know that some of you
Not
are on the
really.
edge of your seat. We took a whole probably 7 minutes to prepare this time, and we've got a dangerous topic right here that's been in the news. I talk about this as if I knew this. I was just informed 5 minutes before we started that this is big news lately. But I'll let Liam describe it. I don't really know.
I thought you had the reins on this. I'm on the spot now. Ben Affleck, we all know him. We all love him. He's got a great back tattoo, and he played Batman at a point. A man of many women. He loves many women. And he likes to get belligerently drunk.
As you do.
And blame it on
typically.
his ex-wife, who tried to help him not get belligerently drunk. It's an average, normal, everyday situation.
For those of you who don't know, Ben Affleck's ex-wife is Jennifer Garner, aka the Crimson
hold up.
Chin.
If you guys don't know Ben Affleck, he's friends with Matt Damon and Kevin Smith.
That's right. Oh wait, Matt Damon. That's that guy from what?
Boston, or maybe.
Oh, he was
something about Boston.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something about apples. That's what I remember.
Wait, Matt Damon, the actress?
Yeah.
They them.
They them Caesar.
Okay. Well,
Caesar?
it's nice of us to respect any kind of policies. We're having some technical difficulties.
Just don't mention it.
It's only funny if you work at a fish shop like us.
So anyways, we're going to continue. I just wanted to mention quickly that Jennifer Garner seems like a salt of the earth, beautiful, amazing type person. Like I've seen interviews with her. I've seen her talk about stuff. She took a lot on the chin. I know that it's funny because she has a large one, but she did take a lot on the chin for being the star of Elektra, the most forgotten Marvel movie of all time.
And I loved it, honestly.
So forgotten, I didn't even know it existed.
Wait, are you
just
being
hearing about
serious
that
right
now? I'm being serious.
You didn't know Elektra was a movie?
No.
All right, we're just gonna take a quick detour, talk about Elektra and Daredevil for about 15-20 minutes.
Because that's what we like to do here. As soon as we find out somebody's never heard or seen Elektra, we go in on it.
top 3 favorite scenes from Daredevil and Elektra. Go.
The bullseye when he hits the thing with the in the bar.
Yeah,
He hits it.
Bullseye.
Yeah.
And he goes bullseye, and I like that one.
Yeah.
The bag, the sandbag scene where she's hitting all the sandbags.
That's
And
really
Ben
great,
Affleck
yeah.
half naked. Ben Affleck half naked.
Oh yeah, pre-back tattoo. Huh?
I'm gonna go when the
Before
kid
he
goes
was
blind.
cool.
That was
Yeah.
my favorite part.
It's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny. You know, like the truck comes and boom, he gets splashed in the eyes. Like, I can't see.
Ow, ow. It's like, grow up. I've had stuff in my eyes too. I just went to the eye doctor and they blew air into my eyes. I went, I feel like Daredevil. I
We've
kept
all
seeing
gotten
it over
sand in
and
our
over
eyes.
until
It's-
she
come on.
left.
And then that's when you beat the shit out of him. You were beating him to a bloody pulp, and you kept saying, "I feel like Daredevil. Oh my god." He's like, "Please stop. Please get out of my office. You're killing me."
I have a wife and a newborn baby child.
And
I
I
just
feel
want you to
exactly like
stop.
Daredevil. Anyways, Elektra really was a real movie, though, Michael. You know how Jennifer Garner famously met Ben Affleck on the set of Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
What?
And she
did?
That
What?
was the thickest spit take I've ever seen. That
It was a
looked
big
like
waste of beer,
Niagara
is what it
Falls
was.
just came out of your fucking mouth.
And I did not, and I repeat, did not hit the garbage can.
So anyways,
Oh, no.
Jennifer Garner went on to create a sequel to Daredevil. Well, it was a prequel, I believe, because she dies in Daredevil. So it was. I don't know. I don't remember any of
I don't
this
think
stuff.
it matters.
I don't
don't
remember
think
either
anybody
because to me it doesn't exist.
But Elektra was a real movie, and it was a real piece of shit.
I'm glad I never saw it then.
I don't know. Maybe we should all watch it.
Guys, sound off in the comments if you'd like us to watch Daredevil or Elektra.
And talk about it.
Yeah, more
Commentary.
than we have been already.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably the number one most talked about Elektra moment in a podcast of all time. So we should kind of get a round of applause by everyone out there in the audience watching. You should feel great about us being the most talking about Elektra podcast on the internet.
Marvel, we will be waiting for our checks, and we will take no less than $15,000.
I mean, we're gonna get him like maybe 12 more views on it. So I mean,
And I mean, the thing is,
I don't
is
think we're
that
getting more views than we did on the last one.
I think the thing is,
They're gone already.
we are just gagging and goofing about these things. We really do love Jennifer Garner and her large chin, and we really do love Ben Affleck in his time of clear need where he's blaming Jennifer Garner for his drinking problems. We care
That's
for him.
not funny at all.
That's not funny at all. No, this is
No,
serious.
I'm saying what you're saying is not funny at
not
all.
funny. Make funny, okay?
Make funny.
Okay, his back tattoo, guys. Remember that thing that he got?
I already made that joke twice.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Do you guys just
Can't do
want
it a third time.
Listen, the first time I ever saw a penis, that wasn't mine. I
He's getting right into it.
I was 8 years old. I was in the change room at a water park. And mind you, when you're like 7, 8 years old, your penis like height, like you're right to not the size of a penis height wise, but up to a penis height wise. And so I'm getting changed, turn around, whack. The penis didn't whack me in the face. I want to clarify that right
Okay.
now. It probably sounded like that. I did not feel penis on my face, but turn my head, whack. The image of a penis straight in my face. It was an old man. He was really fat. It kind of looked like his body was swallowing the penis. But that was the first time I saw a
What?
penis that wasn't mine. Hey, guys, how about you?
That's something that's gonna die. It probably has died out as we get more PC in the world. Is going to a public pool and just
You think
being
so?
being a young lad with all these 60-year-old cocks in your face. Yeah,
You're
you
right.
can't get
Actually,
you can't get that anymore.
It's old
actually,
people that do it, really.
Recently, me
Yeah,
and
but now
Ryan.
people won't want their kids to see that because they're gonna ape my kid with an R, and I don't know if you could say rape and get. We're not even making money off this. They're gonna rape my kid.
I mean, We're not kids though.
I lost it.
So when we see a
Okay,
naked
you're gonna
penis,
take it.
I'm just saying. I know what you were gonna say is that we saw a naked penis. That's true, but the thing is we're not
No.
kids.
We did not see a naked penis. We saw a full old man butthole.
Nice.
I saw the inside of an old man's butthole.
What do you mean
You know how
the
that was?
inside?
I may have taken a second look.
Did
Okay.
Did you hit it like a kaleidoscope? You got in there and
Yeah,
you're like, whoa, look at
popped
the
your eye out like
inside.
Mr. Potato Head and fucking.
Maybe when you weren't looking, I got right up
Stop.
in there.
No,
Wow, you got fuck colon cancer.
I will clarify, I saw his penis. I did. I went around the corner. I came out and I ran back out and I looked
Where
at Mike and I
was
just said,
this?
oh, we went to the gym. And while we were going in, we went to go get changed. And right beside where we were getting changed, fucking big, it was average size
Big,
penis.
average.
How hard did you look at this?
Dude, I was
This guy's
probably
Dude, no more than
probably
like 50,
this
60
far away.
seconds.
I was probably like this far away from him to where you guys are now because I turned the corner. I'm like ready to get changed. I'm not thinking about it. I turned the corner and I'm just like, this, pretend you guys are the penis. This is exactly what the penis saw. I look right at his penis and it looks at me and I have to leave like really quick because I'm not like, I don't want there to be any kind of like long pause or silence. So I leave like as quick as possible so that it's not just like, there's my dick. Like you just looked right at it, dude. So that's my penis story. Does anybody else have seeing a penis?
See, you mentioned if we had these stories. I couldn't think of one.
Have you ever seen a penis that wasn't yours?
No.
You've never seen a penis in real life?
The glory holes are usually dark.
Your jaw hurt? I've tasted
well,
a penis.
I've seen a many penis. I've walked many ways of life.
I do have one.
But what's yours?
So mine was also, it wasn't at a water park, but it was at YMCA. I was a little bit older. I wasn't that young. I was probably about 10, 11. And I think I snuck into like the adult room too, because I was like, I'm a big boy now, even though it's 18 plus. Walk in, no one was wearing anything. This wasn't one dick. I'm seeing several penises. There were so many there. Then I look down at mine. I'm kind of like embarrassed. I'm like, oh God, you guys, you're rocking like bigger than 3 inches. So I was pretty embarrassed. And I did not go into that change room. I looked back and I was like, I would rather go in the kids' change room.
I'm like half. What the fuck are you eating, Ryan?
Y'all don't fuck with applesauce?
It's applesauce.
You're eating applesauce.
Y'all don't fuck with applesauce.
In the middle of our podcast.
Guys, I told you.
Slurping it up like a goddamn animal that eats apples.
Guys, I mentioned before the podcast, I have low blood sugar. I told you guys I'm going to have to, at some point, have to pull out a snack. And that snack just so happens to be applesauce.
I thought it was going to be Gushers or something, like Fruit Gushers.
I can't eat Fruit Gushers on a podcast. They literally explode in your mouth. I don't want to be.
We just had cabbage rolls like fucking 20 minutes ago.
Do those have sugar
in them?
You
had cabbage rolls.
Do those have sugar in them?
Yeah, you don't put sugar in your cabbage rolls?
Okay, what about the egg rolls?
Can I just pause for a second and mention that nobody has said a word about Liam's sweater this whole time? Nobody has said anything about what Liam's wearing on his body.
It's a scrub.
Oh, like
it
a nurse
says,
scrub.
Is that Minions?
It says, fuck yeah, it says naughty or nice.
Where did you
get
a nurse's scrub outfit with Minions on it?
I tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
I'm so genuinely curious you could kill me. Please tell me.
The thrift store.
You bought a scrub.
My sister is the one who found this little number, and it took a couple years, and then of asking her, and she just gave it to me, and I'm fucking hyped.
Okay, so
I
your
feel
sister
that.
has an eye for fashion. That's what I'm learning about your
She
family.
scores at the thrift store.
And
It's
you know what?
ridiculous.
Good for her.
Oh yeah, we're big thrift store fans.
The thing is, I've only scored like probably a couple times at thrift stores. I've most of the time eaten a lot of shit at a thrift store. You know when you buy a pair of pants and you don't really like give them a good whiff, and then you bring them home and you're like, there's no fucking way, no matter how much laundry I do, I'm putting this pair of pants on my body.
That happens when I buy underwear from the thrift store.
The thing is, they really do that. Like
You can never
this
see the
isn't a
shit
bit.
stains with the lighting in the thrift store.
Yeah, they anti-shit stain lighting. They actually use that. It's like the Target
Yeah,
mirrors that make you
it's
look
really
skinny.
yeah, it's how they get you.
Yeah,
Those
anti-shit stain
motherfucking
mirrors.
bastards.
You know what? Honestly, the only thing I've brought back was an STD from the thrift store. It's the only thing.
Which one?
Which STD or which
No,
which
yeah,
thrift store?
both. I'd like to know which one to avoid as well.
Value Village, and I caught crabs.
Not bad.
So yeah, I was gonna say, so not bad. You just
Value
They're
share.
still
Village
living
has-
in my room.
when you go
Once
to a
you get them,
Value
they never
Village,
leave.
There's crabs written all over everything.
Yeah, well, that's your fault for shopping at Value Village. First of all,
No, I was looking for them.
the crabs.
You were actively looking
Yeah, I
for
told
crabs.
you. I came back with crabs. Like I brought them.
Just go to Red Lobster.
Well, you know, it's a little more expensive.
We actually wanted to go. Me and Michael took a trip this weekend. I forgot we didn't even talk about this at all. Took a trip this weekend, and we went pretty much flat broke, like idiots. We had like no money, and so the whole time we were pretty much eating shit. Like we were just trying really hard to like think of, how do we eat? How do we blah blah? We wanted to go to Red Lobster. Not for
Instead,
our
we
wallet.
spent $50 at basically an arcade.
Okay, hold on. Not basically an arcade, an arcade. We spent $50 at an arcade, and Michael rode the motorcycle. You know the big motorcycle machine that like is clearly for kids and not 260-pound adults?
Yeah.
Hey, it doesn't say anywhere where I can't ride it.
You have a point, but the thing is that this motorcycle, you go like this to turn and shit, right? It was on its breaking point, man. That motorcycle was screaming for help. It was just like asking the security to come and save it. It was like, please, who's letting their giant child ride this fucking motorcycle?
I did not see a weight limit on it. Okay.
Did it break?
No, it didn't break. It was fine.
After he got off, it went. It didn't break. It just bent. It's not broken. And then Mario Kart, same deal.
What are you talking about? That's just a normal seat. Like, where was I going to break anything?
I don't know. But Michael has a lot of fun at arcades, and it lets me have fun because, I wish I was the type of person that could just walk into an arcade and not give a fuck and just start pounding quarters off onto everything and be like,
No,
this
it's
is
how I
fucking
am.
sick.
I find the nearest Galaga machine and whew.
See, that's it. Yeah, you and Michael would just have a fucking ball at an arcade together.
What's your big deal? Why can't you just enjoy yourself and not play basketball?
He walks in and sulking, and you're like, "Hey, Ryan, you want to go play Street Fighter?" And he's like, "No, I think I'm just."
I did.
gonna
There was an
sit
Injustice
down at
game,
this
and he didn't
table."
play it.
And then you come back, and you're like, "Hey, Ryan, I was just gonna get a big slice of pizza at the concession stand. Do you want a big slice of pizza?" And he's like, "No. If I
You wouldn't
ate
play
it, I'd
Dance
probably
Dance Revolution
just
with me.
gain weight anyway."
I was pissed off.
You wouldn't play Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh, sorry. Behind the two 13-year-old girls that were playing it while you were trying to get on. Hey, can you get your fucking kids off the Dance Dance Revolution so me and my 20-year-old brother can hop on? What a really great idea. I'm sure that dad would have been so happy while we were walking over, like, we got next.
Okay, he would have been mad at first until he saw our sick moves.
Those your kids? Yeah. They have no future in dance.
You
Or
want to tell
Revolution.
your kids to let some real adults play this game?
Yeah. Wait till I
Yo,
get on
bitch,
that
move
puppy.
aside.
Yeah.
Let the professionals take over.
You ever seen that high score ASS?
That's me.
You know, bitch.
It's this guy.
And like the thing about arcades is like they're fun, especially an adult arcade. We went at like 12 p.m.
There's adult
Like-
arcades.
Like they're the same. It's the same arcade, but after like 11, like at night,
That's when the adults come in.
it becomes an adult arcade.
Is there beers and shit?
Yeah. Like you can drink. It's like it's sick.
Never
But
heard of this.
we went during the daytime when there was kids everywhere, and it just was not
You're
an
just
adult
hitting
arcade.
home the couple pedophiles, huh?
I'm not gonna say people thought we were pedophiles, but I'm not gonna say adults were definitely happy. That we
Okay,
were popping
fuck
up at
you.
every
That was your
machine.
mustache. That did not help.
You have a
They-
point. I was wearing a mask
s-
the whole time, actually.
Again, they could feel the mustache.
No, the
I'm
reason
getting
they were
some
so
real pedophile vibes from this guy.
they
they're
were
saying.
pointing at me the whole time while I'm standing there watching my 260-pound brother bend a motorcycle machine.
I didn't bend it.
Look at this guy watch this giant child. Fucking
not-
pedophile.
I'm sorry. I like to enjoy myself. Enjoy
You know what?
life.
The thing is that I hate it because I know that he had more fun than me, and I can say all I want, but he went in joyous and he left joyous. I went in crabby and I left in an average mood.
Why
I
were you
literally,
crabby?
we were playing this little ball game, and I put it back, twisted it back. I got the 500 tokens. I got the ultimate jackpot.
I was crabby because the last time I was at an arcade was with my ex, and all those emotions of horniness came back up, and I was horny, and there was a bunch of kids around, and I was horny around kids, and with this mustache, it wasn't fun.
If anything, you should be like, I don't have a lady holding me back from getting high scores. Because, they always want to play and they hold you back. Because women don't know how to play video games.
Exactly. When they
Yeah.
shoot in hoots with you, they don't know how to shoot.
Yeah, the thing is, women are insuperior towards everything men do.
Mm-hmm.
Local
Women
radio for women.
inferior, local radio for women superior.
Mm-hmm. See, we make this radio for women because we know they're too stupid to listen to anything else. So we made this for them. Let me talk to them like we should be. Uta, kitchen, cook, kitchen clean. There you go, women. If my mom's watching this, don't forget to clean my room tomorrow, bitch.
Oh,
I'm 22 years old.
I, for one, respect women.
I love how we did a
I do
complete
too.
180 from last podcast where you two were ripping on women. I was the one defense, and now it's just, hey man, fuck women.
Sexism comes fast, one.
Except for if anyone's watching this, you guys could probably get high scores. I think you could. Because you watch this podcast.
Let's not get unreasonable. You don't blow smoke up their ass. Don't give them false hope.
I know we like to be funny, but let's not get too funny here.
Is that Michael who's blowing on his fucking microphone?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Somebody-
because I hear
Probably,
that
if I'm being honest.
You're breathing on your microphone. Stop that. You just did it.
too. Is that just breathing out your nose?
No.
That's when you know you need to go
No.
on a diet.
It's like the most. Like, I know a lot of people who do coke, and that's like the alternate version of their noses.
Oh yeah.
That's
There's
too much
whistle.
air. There's no air coming out of their nose. There's too much air
Mm.
coming out of your nose.
The classic Coke whistle, where it's like,
Okay. You want me to talk like this the whole time, huh?
Yeah.
no, just don't put the fucking mic up your nostril.
It's not. It's over here. You see it? You see it? It's over here.
Yeah,
It's not
I
up
see
here.
it.
It's over here.
Now it is.
You know what's really frustrating actually? This one time we went to McDonald's, I get really anxious in the drive-thru, as I'm sure a lot of people do when you're ordering at the drive-thru. That's just how we're built as humans. Except for Liam, he's built different. But
I have a video of me in the drive-thru earlier.
I hate it because the drive-thru, it just makes me anxious because I hate ordering from anybody. But the girl I'm really anxious as is. I'm ordering for my entire family. I'm like, blah, 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 this.
That was your
And-
choice.
And then my mom is like yelling in the back about stuff. And then all of a sudden I hear the woman on the like drive-through thing just start laughing. And I was like, hold on. This is fucked
Bitch.
up. Like she's laughing at me and my family. So I get
You're
really
laughing?
intense.
I'm trying to order a McDouble and
Hey,
you're laughing.
know.
We have a
know.
podcast and she works at McDonald's. Remember
Okay.
that.
Way better than us.
Yeah, you got a good point.
She's making a lot of money.
But she laughed in my face and I felt like personally offended. So here I go. I get alpha mode. I turn into a man. I pull up. I go, hey, listen, I will also have 6 nuggets with that as well. Thank you so very much. And then I pull in. I see her standing there. I look her dead in the eyes and I pay for my food and we get our food and we leave. But the thing is that I was offended the whole time by the fact that she was like, why the fuck laugh in the little drive-through fucking dumb microphone that Michael has right now?
I've worked at a McDonald's and an A&W before, and sometimes you just the people are you get someone makes you laugh on the mic. I was never on the mic. I was always making people laugh because I'm a natural comedian.
Yeah. This is definitely the mall rats of podcasts, if I'm being honest.
But
This
it's
will
not
learn to
gonna
be.
get better with age.
I was gonna say people will learn to love it. In 15 years, this podcast will be really funny.
We're just like ahead of its time.
Yeah. I don't even. Oh, I was talking about the family pack at McDonald's. That for real though is like actually emasculating when you order a 20 pack and they go, "Oh, you'll have the family pack." Okay.
Bitch, I'll have the single pack for a one man.
Yeah, the 20 family pack for one family-sized man. Okay.
I just go, look how fucking red my eyes are. Do you think I'm getting the family pack?
What sauce do you fuck with?
Whatever the hot ones are,
Really?
I respect it.
like buffalo.
That makes
Ketchup
sense to me.
sometimes I get crazy.
I'm a
ketchup.
buffalo barbecue kind of guy.
I don't go with like sweet and sour, honey mustard. I don't really fuck with that.
Have you ever had just the honey?
No.
It's kind of whack. People fuck with it really hard, but it's kind of whack.
Honey and chicken. I don't know.
No, chicken and waffles. It just ain't it for me. You put
I don't
syrup on your
get that.
chicken,
I've never gotten that.
It's not that
Chicken
good.
and waffles.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of town.
like
Those
Michael
one's
tries
a breakfast thing and one's not a breakfast thing.
I've never had it. I can't say anything.
Just separate your sweets and savories. You know what? Just don't put them together. Don't. Oh, guys, I got this really great dairy-free dark chocolate and kale recipe. Shut the fuck up, Aunt Linda. Stop coming to Christmas with your disgusting Christmas treats. That
Okay,
don't
you
fucking
can
work.
put
Aunt
sweet
Linda, I
and
wish
savory
your Crohn's
together.
just takes over and you die.
Yeah, honestly, this whole time that Aunt Linda has been developing Alzheimer's, I've been rooting for it. Like, honestly, it's kind of dumb that you're even using that as an excuse to see us all the time. Oh, I'm afraid I'm not going to remember you in a couple years. Bitch, you can't remember me now.
That's
Bitch,
the point.
let's just pull the plug. Like, we don't need it anymore.
What plug is plugged in for Alzheimer's?
You know, like
I
she's
think
like
he's,
half
I think
plugged
he's
in.
saying we slit her throat.
Yeah,
You're
like her
saying-
brain is like half plugged
Okay.
in, and you pull
We
it.
slit her throat and put a extension
Yeah.
cord in it.
Guys,
And
let's
no, we'll
pull
slit
the
her
plug.
throat. We'll slit her throat and then put a noose around her neck and then make it look like she hung herself.
You know what the
And
good
no
thing
one will
is
know we got her.
we don't
That's
have a
a
lot of
smart.
subscribers, so no one's gonna tattle.
Yeah, nobody on the police department's going to find this and assume
Our
it's
No one's
us.
gonna
15
believe you.
Subscribers are gonna. One of them's
Yeah.
a rat. I could taste it in the fucking air. One of
I
them's
know
a
it's
rat.
you, James. I know you're ratting on all of us.
James, you cocksucking motherfucking
God
rat.
fucking damn it, James.
Hey James, I'm looking at buying this new boat. Why don't you come with me and we'll take a look at this boat in the middle of the ocean?
Hey, James, I'm thinking about buying new flooring.
Just
I'm thinking
me.
about going with the cool gray. Why don't you help me pick one out?
That's the.
I got
Wait,
nothing.
did I not get the metaphor?
I don't know. I think I was.
It was a sex thing.
Were you
wasn't it?
talking? Yeah.
No, like is these Sopranos? You seen Sopranos?
No.
No.
Well, they
What's The Sopranos?
kill a guy on a boat and dump his body
Is that a show?
What?
in the ocean for ratting.
There's a show called The Sopranos.
Yeah, it was this little thing back in
Was
the
it big?
2000s. It had its viewers. It ran for like 6 seasons.
Just don't tell me it was one of those shows that was like really big and then people kind of didn't care about it for a while and then they decided to make a prequel about it.
And then everyone started caring
Yeah,
again.
they did, and it was a really good prequel. Everyone really enjoyed it, and there was no qualms about it.
Okay, well, they're Italian, right?
French. No. Yeah, Italian. They're Italian,
Did-
yeah.
Okay, so was the guy from Friends in it? Because he's Italian.
Chandler.
Yeah.
No, Joey Butterfuckass. Is that his name?
Joey, yes.
Joey
Yeah, the
Butter-
guy who's always
Fuck
hungry.
yes.
He always goes, yeah. Where's my meatball?
Yeah, now Friends
Who
is
done
good.
it? Not Joey.
That's funny. See, I like
Like,
Friends
I
because
got my
it's
turkey
funny.
in a hat.
And every time he
What
comes
the
into a
fuck
room,
did I
he
just say?
goes, "What are you doing?"
Dude, hold on, dude. That literally gives me nostalgia because they
I've
used
been
to play
working on my Joey sandwich.
Do you want to see my impression of Ross?
No. I like
I'm
it.
thinking of the wrong show. Do I have the right show?
Are you thinking of Goonies? Was that Sloth?
Oh my goodness.
That did kind of sound like Sloth.
That's embarrassing.
I was doing Joey from Friends.
Oh,
You know, what you
Whoa,
doing?
where are you going?
Yeah, where you going? I need my sandwich.
Okay, now this podcast is whiffing up the bats.
Yes,
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
wiffle bat.
Clearly, I want to mention, by the way, as we're at
Yeah,
39 now,
you can go ahead and mention it.
I'm going to mention that next podcast we'll be a bit more prepared, guys. This podcast, we had some technical difficulties from the beginning, and things were just looking a little strange, wacky, and
A
wild.
little wacky.
You're seeing us in the wild. What you've seen
Mhm.
before, we have been caged in a zoo. You have
Mhm.
come to see us, and we have come to perform. But right now, you're seeing us in the wild, at our deepest and darkest, ripping our
Yep.
teeth in the skin, drinking
Mhm.
blood, having unprotected animal wild sex.
I'm not in on that. I'm
Maybe
not a part
not.
of this.
Maybe not that third part.
But definitely that third part, but under the table.
Definitely that third part, right, Ryan?
The thing is, guys, next time, because this was a prequel, we just wanted to get the prequel automatically hated right away. We wanted to make sure that the prequel was predestined for hate. So that's why if you didn't enjoy this one as much, it was on purpose.
But should we end this prequel setting up the first episode of this podcast? And I think I know how. Just one sec.
Go for it.
You know what, guys? I think we've been a little mean to women. And I
Yeah.
think women are actually cool, and maybe we should like them.
Really
Okay.
cool people.
They got nice hair. Some of them are tall.
They smell pretty.
They smell pretty, and they remind me of flowers.
Okay.
Getting a little
and
gooey just talking about
I
it.
don't know. I just gotta put on the shirt.
Yeah, that shirt for no reason.
Classic
prequel trope. You see the character getting a costume.
It's canon to the universe of LMFAO. Party Rock Anthem.
God, women are great.
In this next episode, we should talk about something like weird news or like how Michael lost his virginity.
Yeah. Oh, and we could talk about touching boobs for the first time. And we could even
Ugh.
let's take a crack for like an absurd amount of time about talking about movies we've seen in the theater.
And I kind of want to talk about how I cut my dick off to become a woman. I feel like it's something we got to do.
Work. I think that would work really well. I'm guessing probably about 40 views on that mug.
Okay, so guys, anyways, thanks for watching before the first episode
The prequel.
of our new podcast that has just started now, LRFW.
What was it called? LRFW.
MILFW. Thank you for tuning in. If most of you have been staring at Ryan Reynolds' crotch for the stream,
Same here.
honestly can't blame you. That had to have been felt by Blake Lively. Thank you guys for tuning in, especially to you. You know who you are. Thanks
But
for
not
watching.
to you. You know who you
No.
are,
Just
motherfucker.
fucking turn it off.
Stop
Stop
it.
watching.
James.
Fucking
Piece of shit.
bitch ass James.
James.
See, next time you spit, make sure you aim for my hand. So with that being said, guys, thanks for coming, and hey, thanks for coming.
Meow.
Local radio for women. With Ryan. With Liam. And Michael. See you next time.
20-piece nugget, and they call it the family pack, but you order it for just yourself.
Yeah, when the Space Jam was out, I did.
That shit is
Hey,
humiliating.
How come I hear music coming out of someone's mic? You guys are looking like you both don't hear that, but I hear that very loud.
I hear it.
Oh, it's Dad.
One moment, please.
I think you'd be able to record one podcast in a house at 12 o'clock at night.
On a fucking Wednesday, huh?
Yeah, without some kind of bullshit going on.
What a great podcast, eh? We're doing a video thing.
He just plays a